And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Sunshine Strawberry. Without a doubt, she's the player to keep an eye on, partner. She's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Boog, she's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
First pitch coming your way next. One down. Here's the catcher to hit. Sunshine Strawberry. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on her team has scored more runs than she has this season, Singy. Now a screamer into the outfield. Right, That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice shot right there.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout. And a payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto getting ready to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Bazzana to second, over to first, safe.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Josh.
So
Smith.
2 outs with runners on the corners. Josh Smith will hit next. 2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. Now the Guardians will get their shot. Still scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Strawberry steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
Now a fly ball to right center. Valera gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Angels 1 and the Guardians nothing. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gabriel Arias. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine Strawberry.
And that's a fair ball. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Zach Neto. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Two on, 2 outs. That one hammered left field, carrying well. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run double, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Sunshine Strawberry now at the plate. She's a player who does it all.
Strawberry.
Here's a high chopper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A run, a hit, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Guardians nothing. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the Guardians, the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
This one in the air. Strawberry under it. 1 down.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Designated hitter.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Strawberry steps in. They've got the edge, but the job's not done. She's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boob.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Manzardo takes it in for the out.
Up next to the Angels, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Strawberry kept the hitting streak alive.
Didn't light the world on fire, but she held up her end okay. I'm sure she'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
And now, Sunshine Strawberry.
Sunshine Strawberry.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Just underway here in Cleveland. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot. Their 54th home run of the season, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what she did.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number
Strawberry,
33,
an all-star a
Sunshine.
season ago, 23
Strawberry.
years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. That one's upstairs, ball one. Two down, nobody on. Ripped into right center. Base hit.
Find it.
And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Better way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Up next for the Angels, the right
Here's
fielder,
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Runner takes off, so a walk puts runners at first and second.
The bat,
He did
number
not
9.
take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
It's early, but these at bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. His 12th of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did it with the pitch outside the zone. Impressive. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33, Sunshine. Strawberry.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. Another homer. Home run number 55 on the year. And they boost their lead. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Strawberry starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Down the line, it's a base hit.
Come on, find it.
And the leadoff hitter aboard.
All right, get it back there. Good job. Way to get on
Up
set.
next for the Angels, the right fielder, Mike
Here's Trout.
Trout.
First offering, runner goes. Puts it away for the out. Throw behind the runner, and they've got her doubled off.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach.
So 2 down, Sunshine, Strawberry now at the plate.
Sunshine.
With this kind of lead, she can swing
Strawberry.
freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what she loves to do.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground, right side. Bazana whips it to first. And that's the inning. Angels go quietly there. They lead it 6-2. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit. Sandlin goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he was. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate, and the runner holds. Popped up first base side. Sheets gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Guardians, the left fielder, Ramos Laureano.
Strawberry was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask her to do.
Sunshine Strawberry, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels. Well, in their win last game, this player came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for her club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on her, but the way she's been swinging it, I expect her to have another big one.
The 1-1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And it goes just foul. Just underway here in Cleveland. Ground ball to the right side. Manzardo takes it to the bag, 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
1 out man at first. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball misses. Throw, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33.
Strawberry, the former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Her 56th home run of the season. The Angels on the board first. It's 2-0. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like she did right there.
Strawberry stepping in, one door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. She has a chance to deliver.
Time to play teammate of the day, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out RBI.
Out towards right center field. DeLauder on his way over. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Angels 2 and the Guardians 1. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. C.J. Kafis digs in for the Guardians.
Designated hitter.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And the 1-0. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly. And that's what happened right there. She made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
Up next for the Angels.
So digging in, Sunshine Strawberry. She crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. Her swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt she even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder.
First and second, no outs. Here's Mike Trout. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 8th. Arias handles, throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with 1 away. Josh Smith getting ready to hit. Left field. Out. Number 2.
Well, it was a bad read off the bat, but he still managed to make the catch. That could have turned out much worse. Catch saved him a run.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Angels threaten but leave them loaded. They lead it 2-1. Strawberry digs in. Huge spot. Go ahead run on base, and this crowd knows it.
Yeah, she's got the lumber to make something happen here. Doesn't need to do too much. Just find some green.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. Her 57th homer of the season, and they jump in front in the 9th. It's 5-2.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off her face for a while, Boog. She just changed the game. Well, Boog, when you've got power like she does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. She's dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
So 2 down, Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Strawberry was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Sunshine Strawberry, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Strawberry digs in now. That's out to center field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. And that extends her hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way she's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a player that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, she's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like she's in cruise control at the plate.
Runner on the move. Swing and a bouncer. Bart gets it to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
That is for the shortstop, Zach Neto.
1 out. Runner at second. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Runner at second. Swing and a pop-up. McMahon in position. And there's 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Runner on second, 2 down. Now here's a flare off the bat. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't exactly barrel the baseball there, but he stayed on it, and he stayed through it well enough to punch it the other way for the base hit.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 33.
Strawberry matched a couple of homers in her last game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Angels 2 and the Astros nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. 1 out, runner at second. This is Joey Bart.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is.
Throws to first in time. That's the second out.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 9, Jack DeSanto.
New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That's a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 3-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. And he's out.
You're out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
So 2 down. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Sunshine Strawberry. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Singy, she's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league. Foul ball there. Check swing, and she went. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The other way. And foul ball. One, two now. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for her. She looks locked in. She put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
On the ground at first.
Hold up.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. One out man at first. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. Alvarez into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out, the runner at second. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming around third is Alvarez. Relay throw home. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Up next,
well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Strawberry stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. She'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Smoked to the left, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. Burr, the tall lefty, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. There goes the runner. And this one bounces away from Bart. And now a runner into scoring position. Move to second. Strawberry dives back in safely. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the top of the ninth. That one fouled off. 2-2. Stays alive. Makes the catch, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Runner at second. Swing, and he popped it up. The rise. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
And next for L.A., Gavin Sheets. Runner on second, 2 down. Hit on the ground to the right side.
All right, stand
the
up,
rise.
stand up.
And that's the third out. Angels lead one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Strawberry was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Put together a 4-hit performance.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Sunshine Strawberry comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. And next for the Angels, Sunshine Strawberry.
Strawberry.
That's the ball.
Strawberry knocked 4 hits in her last game. Just missed. The 2-1. This one in the air, right field. Way back there. And a foul ball. The 2-2. Nice grab.
Come on.
And very nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mike Brown. Up next for the Angels,
Strawberry, an all-star a season ago. 23 years old. She's a former American League MVP.
Ball high.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. The rise. And that is that. Angels go quietly there. They trail things here 2-0. First and second, 2 outs. Tyler Stevenson up next for the Astros.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Alonso is waved home. The relay. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
No, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Sunshine Strawberry.
And a big swing and a miss. Ripped on a line to center. Nori in position. One up, one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Strawberry digs in. They're in front, but that lead can shrink quickly, Chris.
Yeah, a little breathing room never hurt anybody, Boog. She's got the bat to supply that oxygen right here.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Way to square it up. Great job.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps her hitting streak going. She is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like she's expecting a knock every time she steps to the plate. Here's Mike Trout. And a 3-1 on the way. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Save. Singy, she definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Too low, ball 4.
Well, she took her chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. She set up a double play opportunity if she can induce a ground ball.
First and second, no outs. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. Runner edges away at second. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman,
Gavin Sheets will hit next.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Flares it into the outfield. He hauls it in, 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put them up by 2. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They're waving McMahon home. The relay to the plate. And he's out.
Got it.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
First and second, 1 out. Sunshine Strawberry, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
She's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Foul ball there. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A 3-run shot, their 58th home run of the season. And they tack on 3. It's 7-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 on with 2 away. Sunshine Strawberry, the next to hit for the Angels.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Two on, two outs. Fly ball down the line. And that'll do it. Angels strand a couple. They lead at 8-2. Strawberry had a sensational showing in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.